and KDWN 101.5 FM in Las Vegas. Our show is produced by the Green Alliance of Nevada, sponsored by MV Energy, and I'm your host, Stan Hannell, sitting in for Paul Ira today. Our guest speaker today is Marco Velotta from the City of Las Vegas Planning Department, the Office of Sustainability, and we've been talking about the many money-saving things that this department has been doing for the City of Las Vegas to help with day-to-day operations, everything from installing solar power to make more energy for the city, as well as conserving energy. But also what's been happening with the 2017 legislative session is something called PACE financing, Property Assessed Clean Energy Financing. Marco, can you talk a little bit more about how the city is actually trying to implement that here locally?
Yes, so Property Assessed Clean Energy it's a lot like a special improvement district. And in this case, it's voluntary.
Mm-hmm.
A business that's looking to put up solar panels or to make energy efficiency improvements, whether it's a new building or an existing building, can apply for a loan through this program, and that loan is essentially repaid over a 20-year term on a property tax bill or on a special assessment bill, and it runs with the property, so that's one of the big advantages, and it reduces those upfront costs to doing a big project. So this is advantageous, and it's something that the city and a lot of other jurisdictions across the state have been looking to put together. And earlier in November, as I mentioned, this was one of the resolutions that the City Council adopted, and we look to debut the entire program with our PACE consultants, SRS, in early 2019.
That's fantastic, yes. And so basically these improvements, you can go through almost any commercial lending facility, I guess, to get this the money, but it just enables that to happen. And then once those improvements are made, it kind of pays for the loan back by the improvements. I think that's kind of the goal of the whole program. Yeah. That's fantastic. And what type of buildings would you see that would benefit from that? What kind of businesses locally?
It could be anywhere from a small business to individual retail space to an entire commercial shopping center. We could maybe even see a mixed-use development take advantage of something like this.
Living space plus retail, yeah.
That's correct. Yeah. And one of the things that we're hoping to do is to bring in new qualified contractors and capital providers to help with the financing process and the construction process. And this is these are things that this program will help accomplish, bringing new people into the market and help create a new dynamic in the construction and contracting industry.
That's great, and you've got that infrastructure now where the lenders know how to implement that, and they can work with the contractors that know how to build it. So that's fantastic. That's great. I guess coming up in January 10th, our Mayor, Carolyn Goodman, will be giving a State of the City speech, and your planning department is looking at a couple different long-term organizations to try and look at both the downtown and look at citywide. Can you tell us more about the master plan that you're working on?
So in 2016, we had the mayor and city council. They adopted the downtown master plan for that includes a number of new districts, including the medical district and an expanded downtown area. As a part of that, there were a number of goals and policies that we're looking to put in place to help make downtown both a green and sustainable place and really see a new resurgence in living and activity in downtown. And some of that includes new public transportation options, which we're hoping that with the Regional Transportation Commission of Southern Nevada, we'll see a high-capacity transit system to help move people from the airport to UNLV to downtown, and then the medical district along Maryland Parkway, and then even beyond just that as well. and that helps reduce impacts on our streets by giving people more options and another means to get around.
Yeah, it'd be great if the downtown could be more walkable and more pedestrian friendly in some ways, bicycles and
Yeah.
as well as the cars and buses and all that.
Yeah, one of the other things that we started to see actually complete over the last couple months was some bicycle infrastructure. We have about 7 miles of the green bicycle lanes that have been around for a while, but we've also included some more bicycle infrastructure. We have hundreds of bike racks all around downtown now. RTC has their RTC bike share system, where we have the bikes at stations located throughout downtown, and we just saw some new lockers installed over the past couple weeks, which people can pay to rent a locker and store bikes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
great.
Yeah, that's tremendous. I think also Las Vegas within the last couple of years was given a silver rating by International Biking Association. Henderson also. So it's really great to see this area. Who would have thought? Yeah, Las
Yeah.
Vegas.
Well, the League of American Bicyclists, yeah,
Right.
and that's something that again was all contemplated through the downtown master plan, and you know, we've been working on that aspect of it as well as the land use side. So one of the things that we're working on now is a new form-based code, which is a type of zoning that allows for more buildings to be built at that human pedestrian scale. And the medical district in Fremont East and the arts district are the first districts that we've been really focusing on with this new type of zoning that should make it easier for people to develop new projects, and hopefully that will help complement some of the hospitals in the medical district, bring in some more doctors and more residents to the medical district itself, and then within Fremont East, you know, we might start seeing more development along Fremont Street, you know, coupled with some streetscape improvements, adding more trees, adding more more elements to the public space to make it more bikeable, walkable, and transit friendly. Those things, as we hit the other parts of downtown, should help encourage more businesses and more development and more residents to come down to.
That's tremendous. You were talking about that airport connection. That how many millions of people are coming through those corridors, you know, every year. So it's really, as we continue to grow with the acquiring the new ballpark and the Raiders and the sports facilities that are coming in, it's going to be more and more important. I guess that's something that's really pressing. I know.
Yeah, and you know, our big focus over the past couple of years, and will continue in the future, has been downtown. But we're looking to plan for beyond downtown, and throughout 2019 and 2020, we're going to be launching a new citywide master planning effort that will complement the downtown Las Vegas master plan. We've brought aboard a consultant team to really look at doing citywide planning and trying to determine that vision for the future.
Yeah, and you're looking out towards 2050 of all time. We'll talk more about that when we come back right after these messages. Thank you.